Hi there, and thanks for visiting the right table. If this is not your first visit, I really appreciate you returning to the channel. And if this is your first visit, thank you so much for your interest, and I hope there's something here for you in terms of writing, visiting Japan, and just seeing another part of the world. So, after walking through the dark along the road from Kibeneguchi Station to KIFUNE Shrine, we arrive at the entrance and stone steps of the main shrine. At the entrance, we are greeted by these iconic stone steps lined with traditional red lanterns. These lanterns create this atmosphere that you can't help but come back to again and again, all year round, especially during the evening or in the autumn when the surrounding foliage is ablaze with color. And throughout the seasons, these stone steps and red lanterns just feel different, and through all seasons, something of a visual amazement, so to speak. I think there is a significance and benefit to taking a walk alone in the dark, like this walk to KIFUNE Shrine and the Kibune area. For people who have felt they have never belonged, this type of visit at night, walking through the dark, always looking for the light at the end of the road to lead the way, then finding yourself surrounded by autumn colors, this walk in the dark and in the light can remind us that where we are is always in the middle of where we can choose to move, either to the light or to the dark. But it really only is when we can be in stillness that we can appreciate both directions and discover how they both orchestrate this beauty for us to enjoy. But like a compact disc or an LP record, we do have to keep our center empty so that the music can be played and then heard. Might sound all too poetic, but when you do this kind of walk in the dark in the northern mountains of Kyoto, like this specifically, you can't help but to feel something deeper about, the way we live our lives and the way we see ourselves and each other and the world. I think there's something here for everyone that, would just like to get through the day with a bit more grace and gratitude. I hope that this video does inspire you to visit the Kibune area, Kyoto, and this shrine we're taking a look at in this video, KIFUNE Shrine. Feel free to post any comments or questions that you would like me to respond to or answer. And again, thank you so much for visiting the channel. Let's continue our look at KIFUNE Shrine in Kyoto. Here, just after the entrance gate of the shrine, is the Purification fountain, or in Japanese, Temizuya. At the top of the steps, you'll find the Purification fountain, where visitors perform a ritual cleansing by washing their hands and mouth with the water from the fountain. This act is believed to purify the body and mind before approaching the shrine. As we go up the second short towards their way, we will find here on the right the main hall Honden. The main hall or Honden is the heart of the shrine. This is where the deity of water, Tako Kami no Kami, is enshrined. The hall is beautifully constructed with traditional Japanese architecture, featuring intricate woodwork and a serene atmosphere. Visitors often come to pray for blessings related to water, rain, and safe travel. And here, the water fortune telling, Mizuura Shinji, one of the unique experiences as KIFUNE Shrine is the Mizuura Shinji, or water fortune telling. You can purchase a special piece of paper from the shrine office, which appears blank at first. When you float it on the shrine's sacred water, your fortune will gradually appear on the paper. This is a popular activity among visitors and adds a mystical touch to your visit. Let's take a look at my fortune coming into sight on these legendary waters of KIFUNE Shrine. And with modern technology, the fortunes are available on a QR code to see the translation in many different languages, not just English. After receiving your fortune, here we tie it in a knot and hang it up just next to the fountain. And as we make our way back down the steps of KIFUNE Shrine, here let's take a look of the shrine grounds that you can expect on our way to the viewing platform, where, especially during the autumn season, is just this amazing array of autumn colors from the trees in front of this viewing platform. Unfortunately, at this time when I visited, the autumn leaves had all pretty much completed and just the tree branches could be seen. Nonetheless, a very beautiful sight, and all year round something that you can enjoy whenever you visit KIFUNE Shrine. So, walking this autumn evening had me thinking that for anyone who has ever felt they never belonged, this walk is not just a walk in the dark. It's a journey through the darkness that hides within the light of our daily lives. This darkness is not just the absence of light, but the uncertainty of not knowing where you belong or who you truly are. In the light, everything is defined, but in the dark, everything becomes one. The canvas of creativity, especially for writers, is born in this darkness. Here, you are surrounded by the raw materials of your imagination. Alone in the dark, you face your memories and illusions, and it is in this solitude that your creative process begins. In the dark, you can help things not just stand apart in their own sense of being, but to stand on their own in their own sense of belonging. You may not know who or where you are in the dark, but as you walk through it, guided by the light, ahead, you will eventually see not only where you are, but also that your true place is everywhere. As Osho beautifully put it, our journey is from nowhere to now here. A walk in the dark is not just for writers, but for anyone seeking to feel firmly rooted in themselves. It is an important exercise for creativity and a method to reawaken our senses, to explore new possibilities rather than merely protecting our comfort zones. During this time alone in the dark, you begin to appreciate the light and what it leads you to. In the dark, you rely less on your eyes and more on what you hear and feel. Great insights occur when your minds are quiet. While sight is effective for what lies ahead, sound connects us to everything around us. To be still and quiet within allows what's around to not just be with you, but to belong. Living in a big city like Tokyo, the daily grind can dull your senses, making your search for extremes just to remind yourself that you can feel. But taking a walk in Kyoto, by a river, through the mountains, you can feel again the sensations of small things. The calm silence, the stars in the sky that look tiny but have traveled through vast darkness to reach us, each a poem of resilience. By yourself in the dark, you come to know what lies hidden in your mind. Those thoughts and images that might be holding you back come to the surface between your fears and the beautiful skies above, where a universe moves in precision so that you may live is you. You are both your fears and your beauty, and yet you are beyond them. A walk like this reminds you that you are your choices in life, and that you can always make a choice. Then, now, whenever. In this situation, expectations are useless. You must be rooted in the present moment, trusting not just the path ahead, but in yourself. As you enjoy and emerge from the darkness, you realize that the light you were following was not external, but it came from within you all along. The guide, perhaps all this time, wasn't the light leading you out of the dark, but the dark leading you to the light. The darkness was never an enemy but a guide, showing you that the true light of belonging and creativity shines brightest from within your own heart. And in the moment, you understand that you always belonged, not in a place or a person, but to yourself. Thank you so much for making it this far into the video. I tremendously appreciate it. And I hope that you will visit again to the channel as we look at more beautiful places in Japan and talk a bit about writing and self-discovery, so to speak. And one of my favorite things to do whenever I have free time, watch movies. But in any case, thanks again. Have a great day.